Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This is the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. This game I've been waiting for 84 years, as the meme goes. Oh, I'm so excited, it just came out today. I've been dying to get home from work just so I could play this. I am just so excited, so grateful that Capcom managed to bring this to the West. I'm so happy. Of course, unfortunately, they had to do some tweaking in order for us to be able to play this game. But yeah, I'm gonna find like a video that explains it better than I could. The reasoning why they're gonna do a certain thing to a certain character's name. Now, I will say, originally I said to myself, I love this character, so I'm totally not going to do the stupid name that they're gonna use in this game. But I decided the only way I will actually follow what they're typing is if the character does not suit the character that I know. Basically, if he's not in character. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, then it actually is not him. So I can just give him the other stupid name then. So we'll see. I will decide based on how he acts if he is true to character or not. Because I've heard some stuff, I mean, thankfully nothing too spoilery, but I heard that he's an interesting fellow in this game. So we'll see. But just so you guys know, this is a 99% blind LP. I have never been this blind for an Ace Attorney LP. I only know one pretty big spoiler. I think it's pretty big. Unfortunately, I found out back when the game first came out, just because I was dying to know stuff about the game. But yeah, luckily I'm blind to everything else. When the spoiler approaches, I will let you guys know. But yeah, I think this is it, guys. I shouldn't stall anymore. I should just get straight to it. Okay, so this is new game.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some were swept away by the tide.
Oh?
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Wait. Wait, isn't he... Huh? Okay. Episode 1, The Adventure of the Great Departure. Oh, we're not saying turnabout. I see. Interesting. November 22nd. Oh, that's so weird to see everything backwards for me. It's very British, isn't it? 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Oh, Lord. I think we're going to have some old-time English up in here. Judicature? Judicator. I don't know. Huh. I need to look that up. I'm curious. Actually, I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, defendants, antechamber 5. Oh, what voice do I give you? You know, considering what I know that he is supposedly Phoenix Wright's ancestor, that's the premise of this game. He feels more like Apollo to me. He's so adorable. He looks like an Apollo type, so I'm just gonna give him my Apollo voice just because that's how he seems to me. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber, is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate. Oh, I gotta say, this game looks beautiful. Yes. What? Oh, no, nothing. I was just talking to myself. Because apparently blue text is actually them maybe mumbling to themselves. I mean, that would explain there was times we thought they were thinking to themselves, but then, like, that their aide heard them or knew what they said. So maybe it was them just mumbling. So I guess all the ace attorneys in these games are like ace mumblers, right? I don't know. Save your glares, murderer. Sorry. My name is Ryonosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Oh, that's enough? Who's this? It's you! Sorry, I'm dying already. Oh, it's the sexy man. The sexy man from the posters and the pictures. Yes, yes, he's the man. He's the man that I'm already gonna be like, okay, keep it together, Banks, keep it together. Must not thirst too much. Alright. Now what voice? Oh man, I don't have a sexy man voice. This is not fair. Pharaoh, get up in here. No, I'm just kidding. Smooth. Some man. I need a man just to do his voice justice. Justice. Sorry. Alright. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? Don't talk to the sexy man that way. He's gonna beat you up. I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? What's that? Oh boy. Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Ooh, yes. Yes, threaten him. Yes. Coco knows that I like to be threatened. No, I'm just kidding. Coco will not be watching this LP for a long time because she's staying blind, so I can talk about her all I want. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. But he has the badge on his little armband there. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. You know, I think the window's closed, so how exactly is your your headband strands moving in the non-existent wind? Is it just your powerful aura? Yes, he exudes power and sexiness. That's why it's moving. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Here you go again, apologizing. Oh, they have such a cute vibe. Yes, give me the yaoi ships. Yes, give it to me, game. They truly are like... He must be Phoenix's ancestor, so... He's the Edgeworth to your Phoenix, except he's not your rival. You guys are breaking tradition. Well, I guess they're starting tradition? Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high.
Ah, such a good mentor. Are you his senpai?
You feel like a senpai. Yes, I ship it already. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. God, the quality of the graphics. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I can finally play one of these games on PC. Legit, you know? Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. Hey, don't cut off my thoughts. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Ah, okay. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much, yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So, you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. Friend, quotation marks. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. Oh my god, I called it, you guys. Holy crap. Okay, so yes, the aura explains why it's constantly moving in the wind. Oh, I love it. I swear, this is not the spoiler I was talking about. Nope. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Oh dear? You're an oh dear type of fellow? Although, I guess back then, that's more normal. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
He calls him partner? Oh.
Sorry. Oh. Love it. Love it. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? Oh? Hello. Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
You look like a samurai.
Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi,
You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
She's pretty.
Yes, thanks, Kazuma.
Oh. Hello, sir.
This is awkward. Yeah. He's such an Apollo boy.
If I may,
Yes, sorry?
you must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again.
No, high stakes, no! So not only would you get screwed, but he would get screwed too. Man, y'all better do your best. What?
As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? Bruh. That's like above and beyond the best friend duty. I'm just saying. Okay, I'll stop. No, I won't. I won't lie to y'all. It's not gonna stop. It's never going to stop. Just know that you have to be prepared for this, alright? This whole LP, the shipping will happen. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
The administration is to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a murderer.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Uh-oh. Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, "I do."
I do? But what will the question be? Huh? I don't know if I trust this man. Like, he... I want to say he's a good guy, but his interest is in protecting Asogi and protecting the reputation of their university, I'm sure. So rather than helping Ryunosuke, I'm sure he would kind of push him into whatever is the most easy and simple and less controversial. I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting. I don't know, I feel a little nervous about this. But yeah, what will the question be?
Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
I don't like that we don't know the question.
It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
Ah, that's what you're up to. You don't want Asogi to be the lawyer because if he goes down, you know, they go down together basically. So I have a feeling he wants him to be his own lawyer, which I don't know if that's legally allowed here. I don't know. I don't trust this man.
Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Wow. Wow. Super biased bailiffs in this game, huh?
You piece of shit. Shut up, man. You're supposed to be a statue. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
Actually, if Ryunosuke ends up being his own lawyer, that explains it. I mean, we're controlling Ryunosuke, so I guess we have to defend ourselves technically. Huh. Okay. I'm jumping ahead, y'all, but you know, it makes sense. This is our tutorial case anyway, you know.
And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny.
Alright. November 22nd, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Oh, I need to learn how to say that. Courtroom 2. Oh, look at his eyes. He's so nervous. That looks really funny.
So this is a courtroom. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Calm down, buddy. Ooh, fancy.
The Supreme Court of Judicature.
I don't know. Whatever.
No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. They all look like creepy and evil. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial.
Uh-oh.
A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
Oh, no. Of course. I should have known better. Alright, well, you're not my beloved judge, so... I can't give you the judge's voice, you're too young. And I already did my old man voice, so, maybe an accent? No. I'm limited on male voices as it is.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Ouchie? Are you freaking kidding me? His name is Ouchie? Oh, Lord. Oh, I see you, game. I see you. He's clearly... He is the, he's the ancestor for the Payne brothers. Gaspin and Winston. Oh my god. They're always in pain, aren't they? These poor men. Oh, but ouchie. Ouchie Payne. Oh, that's so funny. Love it. As is the defense.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now.
Yep, I knew it. Oh boy. Get ready, Naruhodo.
Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
This is it. This must be the question. Oh boy. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Oh, we actually have a choice? I want Asugi to defend me, but at the same time, we gotta protect his dream, you know? I know he's gonna be pissed at us, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So, answer, I do.
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate.
Oh. Yes! That's new.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. Oh.
You'll be... what?
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikotoba told me everything, just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
How sad. It means you don't have faith in me.
Oh, see? This is what I knew would happen. No. Babe, no. No, babe, listen, babe. No, it's not that at all. I swear. I just want to protect you. I appreciate you trying to protect me, but I'm gonna protect myself and in the process protect you. Okay? Okay. Love you. You know? That's it.
You think I won't be able to get you off?
I'm trying to behave, okay? I don't want to go into the lewd territory just yet. It's the first episode, okay? I'm trying to behave. And then you go and say this. Yes, I know you would be able to, okay? I know you would. And I would enjoy that very much, but still. No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me,
I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you.
Oh.
Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really?
Objection!
Ooh, that was Asogi's voice? Ooh, that's hot. I like it. Need to hear it in Japanese too, but that's hot.
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Yes, exactly.
Oh, get your act together. I know you're nervous. Come on now.
Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Just look at my eyes.
It's kind of creepy. Stop. Oh boy, he's definitely Phoenix's ancestor with that pose. He looks so much like him. Just add a little extra hair and there you go.
In fact, my mind's a complete blank.
Although your behavior still feels very Apollo. Oh, that's a hot pose. Don't look at me like that. Now is not the time, Asogi.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
Do you not know? You should know, right? You're the prosecution.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of... word that beings cannot say, of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So, let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
I don't see my stuff yet. I'm sure they'll tell me.
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait.
Oh, his face calmed down a little bit. Oh.
I'm so nervous, I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. There's not a button for it. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of E.
Ah, okay.
If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. There it is.
Hey!
This is the list of evidence you collected. Now try switching to people instead with E.
Oh. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press Z to go back. Okay, that's gonna throw me off a little bit. E and Z, easy. Ah, alright. Kazuma Asogi, he's 23 years old. Second year at the Imperial Yume University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. You hot, sexy man. How do I... Oh, okay, WASD. Eugene Yukotoba, 42. Medical school professor, authority in forensic medicine. Oh, okay. And Kazuma's mentor. Taketsuchi, or Taketsuchi, I don't know how they would pronounce that one. Taketsuchi Auchi. Oh, almost? That's weird. So they didn't translate it to pain then, huh? Well, I guess because he's Japanese, so... maybe that is the actual Japanese name for pain then. That's cool. He's 51. Lead prosecutor of this case, who would appear to have little love for the changes the Cultural Reformation has brought about. John H. Wilson, 47, the victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Yume University from the British Empire. Wilson. Z to go back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Wait, before I do, I want to look at the actual evidence. University collar pin. Proof that I'm a student. Always wear it on the collar of my uniform jacket. That's a pretty pin. Post-mortem report. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. Bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Okay. Just want to be prepared for what's going to happen next. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press R to present. Try it now. R to present. Okay. Gotta try to remember all of this.
Yes!
Oh. This yes is gonna take some getting used to.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
What kind of sound is that?
Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, though, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not?
Oh, who you think you are doing that kind of pose, huh?
Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education? Have you no honor?
Shut up.
Ugh, but I didn't do it.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible, of course. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
And it looked like you were holding the gun. Oh, did you pull an Edgeworth? No! Oh. Okay, oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Wink. Alright, what happened?
The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello.
Oh, you were just being nice. Oh boy.
So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. Okay, I already looked at that.
Cause of death. Well, obviously, that was,
Ryunosuke, remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
By evidence? But how?
Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Present. I keep saying present. I did that in my whole Apollo Justice LP. But it's present, yes. So, there we go.
Yes!
Well,
Oh, he looks so awkward.
according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma.
Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it?
Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report.
In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Very, non-scientific, but, you know, this is olden times, so.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later.
This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime.
Oh, so it's an actual picture or they drew it?
You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, Counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
Photograph, okay. Entered into the court record.
So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing.
The quality is really weird, but cool at the same time.
The detail is incredible.
Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. What are you doing? YMCA? Making a Y? Oh, that was weird.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
This is it then.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Of course.
Yes, who needs a girl assistant when we got this bae? Bye. Okay? I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. I need to get a hold of myself.
When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, I think he did mean well in the end, but whatever. As long as he can still help. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first.
Hey, that's his aura, okay? You said it yourself earlier. He can't help being such a sexy man. Oh. I saw him in the background.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
God, you're not even British and you just feel very British. It's probably just the butler in you.
Of course, my name is Satoru Hosonaga.
Hosonaga, sorry.
I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival.
Oh, what the? Do you have tuberculosis, sir? I know that was very common back in the day.
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me. Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants in
Wait, what? Occidental? That's another word I don't know. There's a lot of words I'm gonna have to learn. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm always happy to expand my vocabulary.
an Occidental eatery 3 days ago.
Understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
I'm sure there's a pun to his name too. Hosonaga. I don't know. I hear Naga and I think... Isn't that snake? I don't know. I probably shouldn't break it down like that.
At once, sir.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the place. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Hold on, let me just clarify something here.
He said not to do that.
While I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Objection!
That voice sounds very similar to the Pain voice. So maybe they got the same voice actor? I don't know.
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw, you amateur.
But the next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, Defendant Naruhodo. Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, you must just quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
Bruh. That blood. I think you about to die, man.
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say? I could have sworn I saw one other person too, right? In the background? I don't remember.
There was no one else around that table. What's the matter, Ryunosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello,
Oh?
there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table.
Oh.
Really?
This feels a little bit like Trials and Tribulations, the the Très Bien case.
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do?
Oh. I don't think we're allowed to. Can't we wait until it's our turn? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think we're allowed. Don't we have a rebuttal? Aren't we allowed later? Oh god, I'm scared. Can I save here? Can I stop here? Actually, can I? Oh, I do have a save. I would love to save. Yes! Yes! Cheating! No, I don't think it's cheating. I think I should be allowed to just save whenever I freaking want to. Okay. Okay, let's wait and see.
I desperately want to say something, but I was told not to interject. Ryunosuke,
You gonna tell me I have to?
if your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, aren't you?
We're supposed to listen. Do we not get to question him later? What?
I suppose I am. I'd never have got into Yume University otherwise. But you can't just always follow the rules in life, you know.
Really? Okay, whatever. I was just trying to follow the rules.
If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty. Alright, you scared me. I won't
don't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. And there is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say it.
Yes!
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
Oh boy.
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw.
Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy.
No.
He's hiding his eyes. Don't trust him.
The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
What? This man, You shady as hell, sir.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you'd like to.
Okay. That's really rough.
Let me see. Ah, a sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume? That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone.
Oh, wait. Why does a waiter have a business card? Please tell me we are not gonna pull a frickin'... Oh, are we gonna pull, like in the first game? That they didn't flip over the card and then later, oh, there's something important on the other side of the card. Oh, they're totally gonna do it, aren't they? They're totally gonna do it, you guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, that became a big joke, didn't it? They're smart. Capcom knows what the fans joke about, talk about, you know, and here they are bringing it back. This is truly Phoenix Wright's ancestor, that they don't know how to flip the page over.
Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter.
If he really is a waiter.
Thank you, sir. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Aha! You didn't know that we would take your card. Aha! Now you sweating.
Oh, well, shit. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Oh, shit, I screwed myself, didn't I?
What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Oh, they even voice acted his coughing? Wow.
Something certainly seems to have shaken him.
Okay, you've got it. I wanna look. Alright, stop coughing. I'm gonna spread all your diseases.
So, the court has now heard a precis
Precis? Oh, okay, like summary?
of the case.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo,
Yes, Your Excellency.
if you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I call this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
Interesting. So this guy was unsworn, but then he has sworn witnesses. So there's a difference there, huh? Ooh, I like this music.
What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
What? Why would you do that? But actually, you guys, I just saw the time. So, I think this is where we're gonna leave this first episode. I can't believe it's been an hour already. I told myself my first episode has to be the first hour of the game. So, roughly this is almost the first hour. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. I am eager to keep playing. I'm loving it so far. I'm excited, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have time the rest of this week, so I won't get to play anymore until this weekend, probably. Bleh. But I hope to edit this and get it uploaded for sometime this week. So, until next time, have a nice day. Adios!